So I opening a business. I might have to buy me a car. Why there no businesses here? They move away because they racist. Why you locking up the deodorant? They treat them like animals, they say. This gentleman will show you. Because these stores, like a Dunkin Donuts, in any other neighborhood, you walk up, you get a cordial greeting, you smile, you ask for what you want, you hand the person money or you swipe your credit card and they hand you what you ordered. Have a nice day. You walk out, it smells like donuts. It's, a normal experience buying something in a store in a mostly civil society. But, oh boy, when the Asians or Indians open up a store in the hood, they don't fuck around. They've been through it too many times. And for the community members to get angry at the defense that these business owners have to mount, the Maginot line that they put on their counter to try to keep from being murdered and robbed on a minutely basis, the community gets mad. Why are they treating us like animals? Animal? Yes, animal. Well, because you're acting like animals. Animals. You're robbing this motherfucker. And then when the places leave, when the businesses up and leave because they just had it, maybe a relative got shot, then they're like, they making a food desert. Why there no businesses here? They move away because they racist. Why you locking up the deodorant? Why you locking up the Afro sheen? Well, because they can't survive as a business when all the merchandise gets ripped off every minute of every day, when people from the community just come in and steal shit. So to get mad that the business who wants to stay there is mounting a defense against assault and robbery and perhaps even murder, to get mad at that is outrageous. It doesn't make sense. It's a victim mentality. Well, let's watch this guy voicing his opinion on what amounts to a Dunkin' Bank. This is the Bank of Donuts, the First National Bank of Donuts, because that's how you have to do business. Watch this.
Look how they taking money at Dunkin' Donuts, y'all. Like, come on, man. What is this?
That's crazy.
Here's your gold glazed donut.
Straight bulletproof glass through the whole thing, man. I mean, you can't even breathe on these people. Look how sealed this is. This is a professional seal. Like, you can't even talk to these people, barely. Appreciate you, man. Getting up every day and seeing something like this, bro, that do something to your mental up here. It tell you, like, this how you feed animals in a zoo, gang. You telling me I can't even hand you my money, gang? Like, bro, like, the people who be owning these don't be from the community. They don't be from the city. They don't. You grow up, imagine you see this every day for your whole life. And then you go to someplace else and you see them handing the money. You gonna think something wrong with you, gang. Like, it's crazy mentality.
See, his error here is that it's not about handing the business owner the money. It's about demanding the business owner give you his money. See, it's not the going this way. It's going this way. That's makes the glass necessary game. That's what it is. And if you don't want to get treated like animals, you can't act like animal. So what do they think? Do they think a business owner looks at a business, he comes in, he's there ready to rent the space or buy it or whatever you do when you get a business in one of these communities. And then the first thing they do is go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put bulletproof glass everywhere. That's a good business move. Do you just do that when you buy a business, or do you have to know that you need to do that? Do you do it because you're racist, or do you do it because you've had a family member shot? You've been robbed too many times. You understand that you're doing business with some pretty bad, dangerous people. So why doesn't this guy get mad at the community? Get mad at the people that come into these businesses and start throwing shit at the workers and rob them at gunpoint, shoot them, whatever. Get mad at that. But that takes some what's called personal accountability. And, the black community likes to call themselves the black community. We don't call ourselves the white community. We're just people in this country. And we are individuals. And that's why we get treated the way we do, good and bad, because we're individuals. If a white person does something stupid or terrible, the white community doesn't come to their aid. We don't start up GoFundMes for a white guy that blatantly murders somebody. We go, good, fuck him, put him in prison. He's a piece of shit. But the black community, though they constantly want to be judged individually, do nothing but work in this kind of collective, like the Borg in Star Trek, you nerd. They just have this, if you fuck over one black guy, you're fucking over the community. And the guy even calls it that. They don't belong to the community. They come in here and it's like, what community? If it was all black people came in as a community and treated the business owners with respect and didn't rob them and did business the way business is conducted in a civil society, there wouldn't be glass. You can't make the excuse that the community doesn't like this. Members of that community are causing problems that deem bulletproof glass be necessary between the business and the people. So while this guy had a point in that he said you walk into places like this and you see this, you start wondering about yourself. And, why are we being treated like animals? There's where you have to go a little further and take something called responsibility. And if you're going to take responsibility as a community, which we see black people do all the time, then you can't bitch when you're all treated as a collective. Hey, I'm an individual. I'm not going to rob your store. Why do I have to give you my money and take my product through bulletproof glass? I'm an individual. I've never done anything bad. Why do I have to be treated like this? Well, stop running as a collective. Stop defending murderers and setting up GoFundMes and calling for justice for people whose only justice should be going to prison or the chair. Once you start acting like individuals, you'll be treated like individuals. Until then, you'll see bulletproof glass going up in the community because, Chang or Abdul doesn't want to get shot or stabbed or have his donuts thrown at his face because he's taking too long or won't accept EBT. So, you want to be treated as individuals? Stop with the communal thinking of black community.